Hey guys, P. Large Cowboy Researchers. Hope everybody had an amazing day. It is now, what time is it now? It's 20 minutes after 1 in the morning here where I'm at during the filming of this. I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you're at as you see this. I just got finished adding in all of my animals that I had fed for the day today into my app, which is right here. This is what I'm using, Reptile Buddy. It's the name of the app. This is a one of the, I think there's like 10 or 12 different custom screens you can put in there, or not really custom but preset screens. There's like jungle. They also have the normal default screen, which has a chameleon on the background and stuff, and like dark and light and a few other themed things on there. But this is the jungle theme, but I use it to keep track of all my animals. Click my animals. Here is all of my animals that I have in this app. There's a few of them in here, just a few, actually quite a few. So now that I have it on my tablet, it makes things a little bit easier for me because it's a bigger screen. I can flip through things a little bit quicker. I can hold it this way or I can hold it this way. Just depends on which way I want to do it. I do have this app on my phone, and that's where I have been using or keeping track of all my feed and stuff like that. But this app allows you can enter schedules, you can enter breeding projects, you can scan for QR codes. You can make up QR codes for each individual animal, and scan those. I am slacking on that because it's a little bit time consuming to do that, I will say. For me, I have to get the barcode or the QR code for that animal, put it on a Word document, print that paper out, and then I have that QR code. Then I go back to do another animal, Word document, put it on, print it, cut that out. So it's one at a time I can do that. I can't do multiple ones. And if there is a way to do it, I have not figured that out yet. But you can keep track of everything on here. Animals, they got a genetic calculator on it that you can use. I really don't use that. I use the Morph Market or the World of Ball Python's genetic calculator is where I usually get my stuff done. It's got a schedule on it, so you can schedule feeds, and it'll let you know when what you're feeding. You can enter the size of animal, prey item. You can enter frozen thawed or enter live. You can enter if it's crickets, rats, mice. What else is on here? It's actually a pretty cool app, and for free, it's definitely worth checking out. So if you have a few animals and you're trying to keep track of what you're feeding and how often you're feeding, and what if you wanted to schedule feed times, whatnot, you look this app up on the Play Store, and you can download it from the Play Store. This app on this tablet only took, I think it was 10.03 megabytes. So it's not a large app, but as you put that in, of course, it's going to add to that memory. But it's not enough to make or break your tablet or your phone, so you can actually run it pretty easily. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about just putting all of my information on this app. I should be able to put my clutches that I have and everything else. So it'll take a little bit of time for me to do it. And when I say a little bit of time, maybe a couple of hours, hour to do that, to take all my hard copied stuff from my booklet and enter it into this app. And I should be able to take pictures of the clutch cards and actually add that to each individual clutch. Old clutches, new clutches. I'm waiting to see what we get this season or coming up. I've got the boas together right now, so I'm hoping they get going and maybe get some boas going and have some baby boas for next season. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that app. I've used it quite extensively, mainly on my phone. This is the first night I've tried using it on my tablet. I had issues before, and I didn't want to go through the whole hassle of resetting my password to try and get it on my tablet or my computer. So I am just now come to the realization that it wasn't that big of a deal to get that stuff transferred over. So I still have rat tubs up here in the room. I never took those down today. I ran out of time. Lily Boo is here in the room with me right now because she's usually always here in the room with me anymore. She does not come in the room unless I'm here. She's always supervised. So she can't get into anything and nothing gets tore up. But, so yeah. Check out the Reptile Buddy app. I'm going to check out my phone here real quick because I wanted to make sure, or at least check, to see if everything that I entered on my tablet tonight entered into the Reptile Buddy app on my phone as well. It should all be under the same. Here's the app on my phone. Let's see. Feed history. Yes, it did. Okay. So I entered her feed 6 minutes ago. Let's just randomly pick another one here. Serenity. She was entered a little while ago, about an hour ago. So yes, it did transfer to this here. It's more or less, I'm signed in on my phone, I'm signed in on my tablet. So whatever I do on my tablet will carry to my phone, and I'm pretty sure whatever I do on my phone will carry to my tablet for this particular app. Because you are signed in under your login. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Very good. So now I can use either or. Cool. Very cool. So yes, so it does transfer back and forth. Outstanding. Very, very cool. So I'm glad I did that finally. I slack on things a lot. I'm trying to get better at that. And I'm going to try and get that other rack up here this weekend. That ought to be interesting. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. Stay tuned for clutches. Hopefully in the next couple of months we should have some new clutches coming through. Hopefully we'll have some babies this season. Baby boas, like I said. Lily, what are you doing? You are such a goofball. She's getting into stuff. She's climbing in one of the cubbies on the stand over there. What am I going to do with you, little girl? But I am extremely tired and getting more tired as I speak to you guys. I do have a few more to do up here in the room as far as, you know, like marking off feed cards. I know that there's no rat in this tub, and I know it is. What's today's date? Holy crap. What is today? It was 1/12. So that one's taken care of. I can pull that tag off there. So I just need to go through and mark off on all my feed cards for all of the available animals that will go to new homes eventually when the new parents take them, and they will get a little feed card from me to, you know, keep that straight. I do get asked a lot when the last time they were fed and how old they are and all that good stuff, because I try and keep all that information on the cards. Birth date, and birth date for them is the hatch day, not the lay day, the hatch day. So whenever they hatch out is when I put that on the card for that particular time. And that's whether I cut them or they hatch on their own. Well, or they pip. So whatever ones don't pip, I always will cut the entire clutch that day. Alright, so there's that. So yeah, guys. I'm extremely tired. I'm going to wait and do my Patreon video tomorrow when I get rolling and get up in here. But stay tuned for more videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. 2 videos a week, couple live streams a week. So please help support the channel by subscribing, comment, share the videos, and yep, go check out the Reptile Buddy app. Like I said, if you have a few animals, one animal, or multiple animals like we have here, to try and keep track of feed. And I will continue to work on that enclosure as well. I'm going to check this here real quick. We're going to come around here. And as you see, the boas are all intermingled there. Freya is in there with him. You can't really tell though. There is a big clump of snakes there. There's 2 different snakes there. But I am going to check this really quick to check and see how this is doing. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Check this here. Oh yeah, it's set up real nicely. It's not sticky. So yeah, it's not tacky anymore. So that's set up real well. So we're going to go ahead and start filling that tomorrow with some coconut. Let it sit for a day. And then, of course, Freya will go back into her enclosure then. Once they're not all tangled up together, I will pull her out of there. But until next time, guys, please stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully there'll be more snakes in the next video. I don't have any out right now because I did just feed a few hours ago. About 9 hours ago they ate. So I'm going to let them chill into the tomorrow time. And yeah, what is that? Oh, that was freaking me out. It looked like there was a rat in that tub. No, it's just a big chunk of wood. Wow. And I'll get all my rat tubs out of here and back downstairs too. So until next time, guys, I'll see you all in the next video, okay? Stay safe. Bye. I'm trying not to trip over stuff.